just try to take it day by day.
For Danielle Gershkovich, the arrest of her brother Evan in Russia still doesn't feel real. She says the family are anxiously waiting for updates on when the Wall Street Journal reporter will be allowed to come home.
We're just trying to, learn everything that we can, and just try to mostly stay strong, try to keep the spotlight on Evan's case.
Evan Gershkovich was on assignment March 29th when Russia detained him on espionage charges. Gershkovich, the Journal, and U.S. officials deny the allegations and say he's being unjustly detained. General counsel for the Journal, Jason Conte, says Russia has denied requests for bail and more consular visits, and each day that Gershkovich remains behind bars is a gut punch. In response to a request for comment, Russia's Washington embassy directed VOA to a statement from presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov, who has flagged a possible prisoner swap. U.S. President Joe Biden said Thursday that the process for that is underway. With Gershkovich jailed already for more than 100 days, his family and colleagues are trying to stay strong.
I don't think there was anything about Evan or the Wall Street Journal in particular that singled him out. He was an American there for the taking in Russia's view, and that really could have been anyone, and I think that's what makes it dispiriting to see journalism treated as a crime.
Russia has a poor press freedom record, but it's not alone in jailing Western journalists. Washington Post columnist Jason Rezaian spent 544 days in Tehran's Evin prison. He had this advice for Gershkovich.
This ordeal will end, but it's hard to know when. And I think the uncertainty that prisoner in Evan's situation is subjected to is one of the hardest things about it.
Around the world, more and more reporters are at risk of arrest, like Gershkovich, including in China, Russia, and Iran, says Rezaian.
My bigger concern is these problems are getting worse and worse. More and more Americans, more and more journalists are facing them around the world.
But with it being more dangerous for journalists to report from inside Russia, audiences are left in the dark. For Liam Scott in Washington, Steve Karish, VOA News.